Let me ask you a question. When was the last time that you allowed yourself to be a complete beginner at something? Everything we do on everyday life, we feel it's automatic. It comes as second nature. But if you really think about it, from the first breath we took, we have been learning. Sure, some things we have learned more intuitively, while other required a little bit more effort. So let's talk about it. But first, I want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. But more on that later. Through our life, we learn different set of skills. When we are really young, we learn life skills. And then in our adulthood, we learn skills that contribute to make us good functioning members of society. But then there is another category of things that we learn, and that is the fun category. Those are the things that we choose to be beginners at because we love it, we're curious, it's fun. Once we become adult, it seems that we stop wanting to be beginners or learning new things. While sure, we still learn things that could advance us in our career. Why is it that it's so hard for us to give ourselves permission to be a beginner again? We often do not learn or do not want to be a beginner at things that are for fun. Oftentimes we attach the age as a stigma, such as, at my age I shouldn't be doing this, or I have no business doing this, or I don't have the time, I don't have the money. But we stop learning things. We stop being beginners at things that are fun. And oftentimes is because society, because we're afraid that people are gonna ridicule us, make fun of us, or we're not gonna be the best. Which brings me to a different point. In this uber productive hustle mindset type of society that it's trendy right now, however that's changing, it's almost frowned upon being a beginner. It almost makes you feel like you're less than, and you're expected to know everything and to be the best you can be right away with no breaking in and no learning curve. This is a very toxic mindset. Unfortunately, the side effect of this is the unreasonable expectations that we put on ourselves as well as society. And therefore, we tend not to venture out into learning new things. There is also the aspect of comfort that, as you know, as we become adult and more mature, we get settled in our comfort zone. Humans are creatures of comfort, and oftentimes we are afraid to step outside of that comfort zone because we think we might fail, we might make mistakes. Mistakes and failure are associated with being bad. But there are so many positive things about being a beginner. Let's talk about the positive. There are so many positive and healthy side effects to being a beginner and learning again as an adult. Well, yes, first, it is loads of fun to learn a new skill, especially something that you've been wanting to learn because it's something you're genuinely interested in and not because you have to. This alone, it's gonna create some excitement in your life, something for you to look forward to, and that will carry you through the discomfort and the yucky moments. It will give you confidence because, well, yes, you can do this, and the sooner you realize it, the more your confidence is gonna grow. And the more you learn that skill, the more your confidence is gonna grow. It might open the door to new friendships and relationships in your life. It will also create a new focus, which is so important as we age, to maintain our focus and our mind activity because it's gonna keep us healthy. It can improve your memory recall and your attention to details. See that you're gonna be hyper-focused when learning a new skill. And ultimately, it's gonna be fun. It's okay to do fun things, even if you're the busiest person in the world. Even if you don't have any money, there are so many resources nowadays, whether it's online, whether it's through books, and they are free and they are available to you. And as far as finding the time, I discovered throughout my life that if something really, really matters to me and it's really important, I will make the time. Don't worry about people saying, oh, what are you learning that for? Oh, you're learning a bunch of things. Why are you wasting your time? There is a saying that is often misinterpreted, also because many people just know the first half of it, which goes something like this. Jack of all trade, master of none. And that's all people know. But the second part of the saying, it's the most important part. So the whole saying is Jack of all trades, master of none, which oftentimes is better than one. And that it's saying that it's okay to learn many things, to have many skills, even if it's just to scratch the surface on things that interest you. That will keep you alive, that will keep your mind engaged. It's exciting, it's refreshing. So I want to know from you, what are you gonna learn? What is something that you want to be a beginner at? What will you dabble into? Speaking of being a beginner and learning, I want to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. As you know, I've been using Skillshare for a while now, and I find tons of benefit. Skillshare is an online learning community which offers thousands of classes on a wide variety of topics. I received and I'm still receiving a ton of value from some of the classes that I've been taking, and the list of classes that interest me keeps growing. Skillshare has so much to offer, and there is still so much more for me to explore and learn. If, like me, you're always researching things and looking for things to fuel your curiosity, or are just curious and want to enrich your knowledge, I definitely recommend taking a look at some of Skillshare classes on topics that interest you. Now, if you want to try Skillshare yourself, I have a special offer for you. The first 1,000 of you that clicks on the link in the description box below will receive 1 month of free Skillshare Premium membership to try out. And there are a ton of classes that I'm sure you will enjoy, whether you want to discover a new topic or maybe go a little bit deeper on something that you're interested in. This is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you will be a beginner at. I am traveling and documenting everything, so I will see you very soon with a brand new video. And I will see you in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!